Breast cancers are common cancers that will generally affect 1 in 8 women in the USA. The most common symptom is a lump in the breast. Breast cancer is a carcinoma. In other words, it begins from various mutations in epithelial cells that affect how they divide and causes them to become cancerous. Epithelial cells are fast-dividing cells that generally line structures, for example, skin cells. The breasts have many different types of epithelial cells in the mammary glands, and these are the cells which can become cancerous and lead to breast cancer. There are certain risk factors that can increase your chance of developing breast cancer. Risk factors can be fixed or modifiable. Fixed risk factors include those such as being female or possessing the BRCA1 or BRCA2 genes. But just because you are female or possess genes that make you susceptible to breast cancer does not mean that you will get breast cancer. It just means that the chance of you getting it are higher. For example, as mentioned previously, 1 in 8 women get breast cancer, but some men do too. The number of men who get it is just lower. Modifiable risk factors are things that you can change. As with many other cancers, smoking is a modifiable risk factor. However, there are also protective factors, which decrease your chance of getting breast cancer. And surprisingly, various studies have shown that breastfeeding is one of them. A meta-analysis study conducted in 2015 summarized the findings of 27 separate studies, concluding that breastfeeding, particularly a long duration of breastfeeding, was inversely associated with risk of breast cancer. The reason why breastfeeding reduces the chance of developing breast cancer is still currently unknown. However, another meta-analysis study in 2015 looked at if breastfeeding is as strong a protective factor for all breast cancer subtypes and found that it protects most strongly for hormone receptor negative breast cancers. These subtypes are most prevalent in younger women and explains why breastfeeding is a stronger protective factor when women breastfeed when they are younger. Of course, as with risk factors, making sure you breastfeed will not mean that you don't get breast cancer. And likewise, if you don't breastfeed, this won't mean that you will get breast cancer. Breastfeeding just decreases the chances of developing it. If you're interested in learning more about the symptoms or types of breast cancer, there are some links in the description below where you can find out more information. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time.